Hello everyone, and welcome to the Tuesday edition of Craftin. I am Blue August, and I'm going to show you how to make dryer sheet flowers. It is a great way to repurpose, reuse, and recycle something that you wouldn't normally think to use into something pretty. I am one who has awful allergies, so I can't always use flowers and heavy scented things on my altar, or even flies are driving me crazy, even in everyday life. So this is one way that I incorporate pretty things into my altar. So I will show you how I made this flower. First, you will need used dryer sheets. The unused dryer sheets do not work very well for this project. After I gathered my dryer sheets, I tea-dyed them, obviously in some strong tea. And if you see the difference between not tea-dyed and the tea-dyed, which is brown. Then I simply took them, cut them down to the sizes that I want. You can use any size. I don't know if you can see this. You can use any size, cut them to the size you want, layer however many layers you want. I had 3 dryer sheets, so I just cut them in half, this size, just folded them in half, and then took my scissors and just cut them down the middle. You will also need wire for this project, because after you get them layered however many layers you want, you are going to accordion fold your, about, I'd say ½ inch is good. You just accordion fold all your layers together, and then just keep folding them until you've got your fold like this. Then you're simply going to take, of course, all your layers, fold them in half, and wrap your wire around it several times so that it looks like this. You will then take all your layers, of course, mine's just for video purposes quickly, is just a single piece. Then you're just going to take on all sides and just cut slits. I cut mine all the way down to where right before it touches the wire. Did that on both sides with all my layers. Then I fluff it all out. We'll use this one. Fluff it all out so I get it looking the way I want it to look. And then take my homemade spray here. It's just like a shimmer spray or alcohol ink, which I think I will do in another video to show you how to make your own using, again, inexpensive items, because for me, I'm all about getting crafty with what little I can. I try to reuse a lot of what I can, and I don't spend a lot of money on things when I can do it myself. So you're just simply going to spray it upside down, of course, and probably outside or over some, I have freezer paper that I use it in my soap making. For those of you that don't know, I do make soap, and I will probably get a video on that later in the season. But you're simply just going to spray your color, you know, all around it till you get the look that you want. And because I'm impatient and I don't want to have to wait for it to dry, I recommend drying it upside down. I take my heat gun, which looks like a hairdryer, however it is a heat gun. It's one I probably have had it about 15 years. I think it's one of the first ones that they started coming out with. But anyway, you know, you just do that. You know, if you don't like the color of it, you know, just spray it some more, dry it again, dry it and spray it until you get the desired color that you like. I kind of left mine some of the brown because I like the rustic look, so I wanted the tea dyeing to kind of show through. And then after, you know, my flower was all dry, I took, as you can see, a candle and I kind of singed the ends to once again give it more of a rustic, weathered, old, worn look, because that's kind of stuff I like. And if you're going to do this with children, I don't recommend letting them do the candle part, because the dryer sheet is very flammable. Well, not very, but is flammable. It's a synthetic, so it can, if you know you're not cautious, can take off quickly and kind of get out of control and do some things you don't want it to do. See, like there, it kind of got crazy on me. I know there's some others here that did the same thing, but so I would, you know, if you're going to do it with children, I would just recommend, you know, if you want to give it the, there's one I didn't singe so that I could show you, just, you could leave it like this if you want, or you could just simply take it and just kind of, you know, go around it, make it curved so that, you know, it still looks pretty. And then I simply just put this here. Yep, is just an old earring that I don't have a mate to. I used it, just simply slid it under the wire just to, I will later of course glue it down, but you know, you can use any kind of bits and baubles for the middle here. Like I said, this is just an earring, so, but you could hot glue other little, you could glue buttons in the middle, you know, glue that down there, just different things you can put in the middle. And then of course, you know, I'll put it in my pretty base I got here. But you can make these any size you want. The smaller the flower, the tighter, you know, it's going to be. The bigger the flower, the more floppy it's going to be. But I hope that helped you find a new use for, you know, something that you wouldn't normally think to make crafty little things out of. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you all later. Bye.